Hey guys, welcome to another Merch on Demand tip. I'm your host Steve. Today I could give a couple tips before the end of the video and also talk about my sales last month. Last month I had two sales. I don't know what's going on with Amazon. I know years back on Merch on Demand they were getting a lot of sales. Like I know a lot of designers that did really well on the platform. And then something changed like the last year or two. Something changed on Merch on Demand. Now we're seeing sales slow down to almost nothing. Like I said, two sales last month. That's without ads. You can run ads. If you guys are running ads, you can use my discount code from Helium 10. Helium 10. It's called Helium 10. You can use it for keyword tools so that you can put the proper keywords in your manual PPC campaigns that will drive traffic for sales for Amazon. So if you have the right keyword, the customer is going to type that in and your shirt will pop up under those keywords. If you're running ads and your placement is high enough, your t-shirt will show up under those keywords. And that's where the value of Helium 10 comes in, because they have keyword tools like Magnet that will show you the top trending keywords in that niche. Then you can put those keywords in your manual campaigns. It will help drive traffic. I think I'm not getting rich on the platform right now, but I've probably had almost 500 sales. That's pretty good for somebody like me that's an amateur. I just do this as a hobby. I work at a group home and then I do Merch on Demand on the side. So I'm kind of just waiting for Amazon to do their thing. I already have a lot of good designs. You can actually check me out on Amazon. It's Faith Rising, FAITHRIZING. You can look me up on Google. You can even find me on the Amazon search bar by typing in FAITHRIZING. You can find all my shirts. I have a lot of good designs. So I'm kind of just waiting for Amazon to come up with a little bit more of a fair platform, because right now they're really only catering to PPC. Like if you're not running PPC, you're really not getting shown a lot. For example, I had two sales last month and I do everything exactly by the book. That's a perfect example, guys. You can do everything exactly by the book and still not get ahead based on Amazon's algorithm. That's why it could be to your benefit to run ads, because then it puts you ahead of the competition by running ads. Couple tips I can give you guys. If you're going to run ads, you could start out with an auto campaign with a low budget. You can set daily budgets. I like to do $5. I don't like to do more than 40 cents a click. You can also run manual PPC campaigns with only a few words. So if you just started on Amazon PPC, you could run a manual campaign and use Magnet Keyword Tool to plug in those golden keywords that are going to equate to sales in the long run. You know, this is a long game. This isn't a get rich quick game. That's not what Amazon is. It's a long game. Like, for example, I still have my brand after like 4 to 5 years on Amazon. I've had the Faith Rising brand. I could keep uploading shirts. I could make new designs. The sky's really the limit. Like I said, this is a side hobby for me, so I'm not putting crazy amounts of hours into it. I work at a group home. But there's tricks to the trade, guys. For example, they have adjustments. When you run ads, they have adjustments like top of search. That's where you want to be. If you're not on the first 2 pages of Amazon, your shirt is basically dead. That's why it can be a good thing, guys, to get approved for ads. Now you get Magnet, the keyword tool Magnet. You have those golden keywords. And with Helium 10, you can cancel pretty much any time. So it's like month to month. You don't have to have a long-term discount. Like you could pay for 2 or 3 months. If you're uploading shirts, you could pay for 2 or 3 months and run those ads on those really cool keywords, you know. And then once you get your keyword list, you definitely could move on to a different Helium 10 tool. Like they have product research tools. They have other tools that really would help your business a lot. For one, I'm definitely going to Magnet. If I have some sort of manual campaign, I'm going to go to Magnet and find out what the highest search trending keywords are, and I'm going to run ads on those. Like I said, I would start out my bid about 40 cents. That's what I would do. When I was running ads, I'd do 40 cents, and I would go for that top of search placement. So like I said, there's a section on the ads where you can bid higher for top of placement. It will say a percentage adjustment. Sometimes I would do like 40, I'd do like 100% placement adjustment for top of search. So if I was bidding 40 cents for a keyword, if I was going to be able to show up on the highest point, maybe I would bid for 80 cents if it was worth that to me. That's going to put me at top of search when I do that bid adjustment, guys. That's the gold in these videos. I hope my Amazon followers can leave me comments in the comment section so that this video could be boosted. I don't know if I'm shadow banned on Amazon, but I don't get much traffic on YouTube, and I don't understand why. I don't get very many comments, and then that I don't understand why. But if you're starting out new to YouTube, new to Amazon, like I said, why don't you start out with an auto campaign with a cheap budget, $5 a day, run 40-cent clicks. They have like different placements, like with an auto campaign, it'll be like close match, loose match, compliments, and then there's product targeting ads where you show up underneath other people's products. You can do bid adjustments, guys, at the end. You could do bid adjustments just for product search where you could double your bid for just product search. Something like 60% of sales come from that product search targeting. So you want to focus a lot of your money on that product search targeting. My cat's making noise in the background. You want to put most of your budget on that product targeting ads, because when someone goes to, like, let's say I'm selling a vacuum, right? They go to my page on Amazon to look for a vacuum. You want to show up underneath my vacuum brand. That way they see the other options, the other top trending options, which is going to be you. You're going to be one of the top trending options, especially if you have golden keywords from Helium 10. I've been a Helium 10 affiliate, guys, for like 5 years. Why do I do it? Because I believe in the program. I believe in the keyword tools because it works. I've seen it work for myself. Like I said, I'm not running ads right now. I should be running ads. I'm just on a tight budget because I work at a group home. But you want to run ads if you can afford it, guys. Set a daily budget. So that means you're not spending more than you should be spending. If you can only afford $100 on ads a month, stick to that budget. If you can only afford $50 a month for ads, stick to that budget. You want to be checking these ads every day. I'll tell you a story. One day I was at a friend's house. This was years back. I was over at a friend's house, and come to find out my ad spend was too high. I spent like $80 in one day because my ad spend was too much per click. You got to keep an eye on these ads. You got to do the math. If you're doing 100% adjustment placement, that's going to double your bid. 50% would be 50% of your bid. It's going to add that to it. So if it's 50 cents with 100% adjustment, it's going to be $1 bids. You want to set a daily budget. Like I said, do what you can afford so you're not upset at the end. You could do product research. Like, for example, I have another discount code, Coupon 113. That's for Merch Informer. Coupon 113 will get you Merch Informer for a month or more, however long you want to have it. But with Merch Informer, you can find out, hey, what are the top trending t-shirts in my niche? For example, I have a butterfly shirt that's pretty trending. It's a pretty trending shirt. Where did I get the idea? I got it from Merch Informer, guys, to see what was trending, to see what people were trying to buy, to see what the audience was targeting, to see what they were interested in for butterfly designs. That's the power of Merch Informer. You can see, literally, you can see what's selling on Amazon. You can see how many sales they're getting. This is gold information. And then you're not copying the design. So no, you are not copying the design unless you want to get your account terminated. You can literally get terminated for copyright. True story, I've actually had this shirt stolen and put on Walmart.com, which is completely illegal. That's how good my shirt was from Merch Informer. They put it on Walmart.com. That's my Merch Informer shirt, guys. The idea sprung from Merch Informer. That's how I got the idea for that. Made a different shirt, so it's a completely different design, but the same type of idea. That's the power of Merch Informer. It's going to tell you what's selling. So use my discount code Coupon 113 today. That's going to get you a discount today, guys. The Get Cheddar 20 on Helium 10 is going to get you a discount today. All these savings add up. You could literally be saving $10, $20, $30 off today's orders with just those two coupons. So if you're starting your first PPC campaigns, start with an auto campaign with a low budget. Look at your ads every day. You look at your placement. You got your close match, your loose match, your substitutes, and your product targeting. Product targeting is where you're going to want to put most of your money. 60% or something of sales come from product targeting. You want to show up under other people's product pages on the flat ads. that run across. You want to show up on those ads, guys. That's gold. Because when they're looking at other people's vacuums, let's say they go to my vacuum, they don't like it. Say mine's purple. They don't like purple. They fucking hate purple. They see your vacuum underneath on products related to this item. Boom, sale. They're like, that's the one I want. That's what I'm looking for. Now you just stole that sale from that ASIN. That's the name of the game, guys. It's not illegal. People do it to me. People do it on my shirts. It's completely legal to do, to advertise under other people's product pages. It's not even immoral. Everybody does it. Because we want to give customers as many options as we can on Amazon of what they want. Ultimately on Amazon, it's all about the customer. That's why with tools like Merch Informer, you can bring the highest demanded designs to Amazon like I do. With my brand, Faith Rising, FAITHRIZING. I have cups, I have pillows. I've been completely transparent on this walk with you guys with my merch on demand. Why do I do that? Because I want you guys to learn. I want you to see how a real person has actually done it. I want you to see what honest living is like, where I don't cheat the system. I don't falsely upload. I do everything legal and by the book. That's why I still have been in business on merch on demand for 5 or 6 years. I've been a seller. I've literally sold over 500 t-shirts. That's good for me. It's a side hobby. That's something I can put on my resume. I always wanted to be a designer, and I got my wish. I became a graphic designer, and I always wanted to be. So if you put your time to use well, like for example, a few years back, I got in trouble. I was on bail conditions for like a year. I spent that entire time learning how to sell on Amazon, became an Amazon FBA seller, sold electronic equipment on Amazon, learned how to make my own brand, learned how to find out about trademarks, learned how to upload shirts, learned how to do Amazon ads, learned how to do auto campaigns, learned how to do manual campaigns and product targeting campaigns. If you guys have questions about ads, about Amazon ads, leave it in the comments, please. Say, Steve, I have a question. I'll answer it for free. This is all free information. If you guys have a question about Amazon FBA, I'll answer it as well as I can. I've had 2 to 3 products on Amazon FBA. One was a knife from China. The second product was sink snakes from China. I've literally ordered thousands of sink snakes from China. It's actually fun ordering from China. It's pretty fun. But there's ways to do it. Like I did it on Alibaba. I would keep my order under $500. I would make sure that they had trade assurance. It's called trade assurance. If they end up screwing you over, you get your money back. So Sativa, I don't know if you saw her, guys. She just ran up on the bed. She wanted to say hi to us, my cat. But anyway, guys, when you're doing the auto campaigns, the manual campaigns, the product targeting campaigns, keep an eye on them every day. Make sure they're not overspending. Watch your budgets. Make sure there's a fun situation. If you can only afford 100, do 100. Only 50, do 50. Make it a fun thing, not a punishing thing where you're not going to be able to pay your rent because your PPC went too high. That's why you keep an eye on it every day, guys. But I think if you put yourself under that product targeting, guys, you're going to just chew your way little by little to the tiers that you want. Right now, you might be in tier 10. I recommend going after the niches that you're truly interested in, because that's going to keep your attention when you're designing. Like for me, I like to make, sometimes I like to make women's clothing, butterfly clothing. I'm actually good at it. So that became one of my niches. Butterflies became one of my niches because I was interested in it. I was interested in making clothing for my mom or for my sister. I was interested in being able to make a gift for them that I designed myself. I've made pillows for teenage girls. I've made pillows and put them on Amazon. They come out wonderful, like horses, things like that, like things that would be like Disney style. I could show you. Actually, I have that same pillow. I'll show you guys one of my pillows, how nice it came out. So all this, guys, the reason why I have a lot of fun doing Amazon and merch on demand is because I don't stress about it. Like for Christmas, I ran ads and I had a few sales. It wasn't anything crazy. I think it was like under 20 sales. But if I'm making steps, guys, I'm keeping moving forward. As long as I make sales every month, I know that there's hope. I know that there's hope. If I can just keep making sales, I know there's hope. Maybe this month I make 5 sales and next month it's 10. Next month it's 20, next month 30. So things can build like a snowball if you don't quit. You keep rolling down that hill of life and you're going to accumulate some success along the way. It's not going to always be a bump down the road, There's going to be times where you're going to accumulate speed and be able to go the distance. And you can go the distance today with Helium 10 Merch Informer. Don't forget to check out my discount codes in the comment section. Don't forget to check out my shirt. You can literally buy for mom today, one of my butterfly shirts. I'm going to put it in the comment section. Until next time, guys, if you're an Amazon seller, please comment how things are going in your Amazon business. If you're a merch on demand seller, please comment how things are going on your Amazon business. I'd like to get a conversation going, guys. Anyway, thank you for tuning into this Amazon selling video, this merch on demand selling video, t-shirt design selling video, PPC video. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in. Until next time, Steve signing out.